Yo, Connor, you're no G, my friend. I'm gonna get you, my friend. You talk one more bit of shit out there, you motherfucker. No punk ass bitch.
A baby was born with perfect hair. His name was Connor and he didn't even care. When he looked in the mirror said I. Then he said, what? Is it I? Nah. Is it I? So I've got to go. Press the button and start the show. Give me 2 secs while I blow my nose, clear my throat and pick my hole. You're now tuned into the ConorGShow Show. Hello and welcome to the Conor G Show. I'm your host, and this is the rootin' tootin' highfalutin Conor G Show. This week in the celebrity section, Geady officially replaces Jed. Jelvis shows off his acting chops, and Noel Edmonds teaches us how to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Then JKO sets the world ablaze in his hot new single, Rags to Gold, in the local rapper section. Littleman's long-awaited return to the rap game and new name reveal. Adzii Boii teaches us how to be a top shagger just like him. And Emmzy spends his pocket money on a football. Plus, Agnew recovers from his kidnapping by getting kidnapped again in Gay Paris. All that plus much more in this week's charming, respectful and grateful Conor G Show. This week sees 2 brand new executive producers. Shout out to Fiona and Dirtbird. Fiona's in the house. Welcome in Don Chi, Rob, Kate, Yoko, D-Man. Welcome in Sunday Crew. Hopefully you've got a selection of drinks and crisps and sweeties in front of you. Large stack of biscuits, large glass of red wine, a little charcuterie perhaps. Get nice and cozy. We've got a nice snuggly episode for you here today. Hello, Easy Mac. Fellow executive producer in the house. Thank you so much. This one, Sydney Charles with Block Party. This song has been equally pleasing me and doing my head in. Because you hear that funky, groovy bass line there, love it. But the vocal sample says, recognize the sound of the underground. And then it contains 2 of the most recognizable samples on earth. Like, just 2 of the most mainstream samples ever recorded. So that's been doing my head in whilst I've been enjoying the song. I don't know why, so stupid. I saw Sydney Charles in Thompson's, says Don Chi. You've been to Thompson's? Alright, so yeah, speaking of Don Chi here, our resident witch doctor. She made this voodoo curse against Agnew, and you know, when we started the voodoo curses, I had like a little packet of balloons, which we would, you know, draw the face of the person we were going to curse. Sorry, where's the camera? It's not more visible than this, is it? Certainly not. Yeah, we used to draw the face of the person we were going to curse on a balloon, and then I popped the balloon, and I just never, like, the balloons went like that so quickly. We cursed everyone in a matter of weeks. Never bothered to get another deck of balloons. So I think what we're going to do now is just do like this, exactly like this, write what the voodoo curse is on it, and then draw a little picture of the person, the character getting voodoo cursed. And then By the end, we'll have lots of little Rolodex of these here, lots of little ones to keep and cherish, maybe give them away as prizes or something. Because all the voodoo curses just get lost to time. They just get scrumpled up in a ball. Let's see this one here. What's this one here? Here we've got, this is last week's voodoo curse. I don't know, I can't remember who it was. Oh, this wasn't last week, but it was, who remembers this guy? Who can remember what this guy's name was? I'll give you a clue. Land bar. Right, welcome in. It's the Conor G Show. Everybody get cozy. Everybody get comfy. Everybody relax. Got a little show for you here. There's Disgrace. Welcome in. There's Chug. What about ya? Executive producers in the chat. Thank you so much for your support. Was that Aaron Butler's dad? No, that was a guy called, I think, Andy Malone. Beyond Evolution. Oh, you saw Sidney Charles when you were 19 and Thompson's lovely. I'm happy to make a physical voodoo doll mascot for you. Yeah, but if it's a different person every time, what do we do? Draw their face and then stick it on the doll? Whatever you want to do as the resident witch doctor, feel free to do that. Alright, shout out to the new executive producers, Fiona and Dirtbird. Thank you so much. Shout out to the voodoo curses, okay? Alright, let's start out with the celebrity section. Let's get horny, let's get hungry, let's get wet, let's get wild. It's the celebrity section, and who usually kicks off our celebrity section is this fella. His name is Jelvis. And we've got a few clips from Jelvis. Let's start with one of him meeting his fans here. Alright, check it out. Here is Jelvis with his adoring public. Here he is pulling a move. He's pulling a move. His fans look all of 16. Go! It's a remix of Jelvis's version of Suspicious Minds. Can you hear this here? This is from a TikTok account by Jam Jar Glens. Okay, shout out to Norglen Meats. Go. So, what is this move that they're doing? Is this a Jelvis move? Why is Jelvis's hair soaked? Oh, look at Jelvis having a good time. This is rare. This is rare. This is very rare. You never see Jelvis smile.
Things like this here is what makes me happy.
New little man coming up today. So the person that looked most cringe out, they are still doing it. We've got the guy in the middle who will be his own performer very soon, I'm sure. Once you get a taste for virality, you can't stop. Jelvis back to stone face. Alright, don't have a clue what all that was about. Chug, 4 Slice says, flat out, left alone with 4 kids while she's sitting in Spain feeling sorry for me. Yeah, right. She is relishing in your misery if I know her, which I don't. You've got 4 kids, Chug. Oh my god.
Shit's balls.
Just as well, my show is a PG stream. You're allowed to have the kids running around while it's on the big TV. Oh, here we go. Jelvis gets skin cancer. Here we go. POV, if you need to clear the head, just get on a bed. Now, I'm no doctor. I'm no skin specialist. But just because you dye your hair black doesn't all of a sudden mean you're Mediterranean, okay? I know a ginger person. He does not take well to the sun. He says he gets prickly heat the second he steps outside. And he has the same sort of genre of ginger as Jelvis, an extreme ginger. The kind that, you know, you start to smell burning when you're out with them on a sunny day. People that get real intense pain when they're out in a hot day. Jelvis is one of those. So, I mean, you know, Jelvis thinks we make fun of him here, but we are the only people who truly care about Jelvis on this earth, apart from, I'm sure, his close family. These sunbeds are a bad idea. I'm saying that unequivocally. As a very empathetic, compassionate person, stop with the sunbeds. It's going to cause skin cancer, okay? No disclaimer needed. A doctor will tell you that. And I'm no doctor. That's just common sense, okay? Here we go. That's all we got there. That's all we got. Now, I feel good that, you know, it clears his head. It makes him feel good. He's liking his new tan, but remember he did that little AI of himself, of what AI thought he would look like with the tan. And it was an extremely ginger tan. So I would say just use fake tan if you really must get a tan. Everybody loves a tan. Nice, attractive brown skin. But, you know, for a ginger, it's actually extremely dangerous. So I was just looking quickly for that Jelvis, for the Jelvis AI tan. Jelvis, creepy wee guy. All right, that's not all we have from Jelvis. Here, I've saved the best to last. Irish people shouldn't be tanned. It's unnatural, says Robert. All right. Coming up next, we've got Jelvis back with another monologue. He's acting. He's Danny Zuko-ized. All right, here we go. Check it out. It's the Jelvinator.
When I think of us, I think the world of you.
Okay, extremely low audio for an acting class. Let's jack this up to 200.
When I think of us, I think the world of you.
Okay, stop it there. So when I first saw this, I thought that I didn't see the chair. First of all, I thought he was in the horse stance. Now, of course, he does a lot of standing, a lot of gyrating. I thought this would be a stance that he would be able to achieve and hold quite easily, like some sort of kung fu master, the likes of which have not been seen since Kill Bill. All right, so Jelvis Pelvis, POV. Again, he doesn't know what POV means. The caption reads, POV, you haven't rehearsed, you haven't read the script, you've seen it once in a workshop and you just go for it. Jelvis, if you take none of my advice, just learn what POV means, please.
When I think of us.
Is this the Hollyoaks School of Acting, says Robert.
When I think of us, I think the world of you. And I'd be nothing without you by my side.
We can't go on together without you by my side. All right, so we're 15 seconds into what looks like a 20-second clip. Will he turn into Elvis by the end of this?
When I think of us, I think the world of you.
I mean, this is... Look at that look up he does. Now, this is an acting class. Let's not judge. Let's not judge. It's giving Marcus Sweeney monologues, says Rob. A bad faith actor.
Here's my message to you, Oxford. You got nothing except one thing. You thought you were hunting. You were never hunting. You were hunted. And now you're exposed.
Marcus Sweeney there. All right.
When I think of us, I think the world of you. And I'd be nothing without you by my side. You give me the kind of strength that I need and the courage to do the things I do because you believe in me so much.
Ouch. Okay, that was incredible. I think I'd like to watch that again. Let me just see if I can do something here. If I figured out how to crop off these gosh darn TikTok blings at the end. Some people don't have those at the end of their videos and other people do. Welcome in, this is the Conor G Show. How are we all today? Hope you're having a lovely Sunday afternoon here. This one, Mellow Man with Favourite Song. What an absolute tune. So what you do is you go into the QuickTime player, you click edit, and then you click trim, and it lets you trim this little bit off here. Isn't that magic? All right, then you need to close, whoop, and you need to close QuickTime player, close, save as, Jelvis horse monologue. What is this monologue from, first of all? Is this from something? Then you save that, and then you go to your desktop, you drag it into the appropriate folder, the Conor G Show episode 215. Congratulations, everybody. We made it this far. Then you go back in, open with VLC. All right, don't worry about it. That's just some behind the scenes directorial production notes there for you. Easy Mac will know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go.
When I think of us, I think the world of you.
I've never seen anything quite like this.
And I'd be nothing without you by my side. You give me the kind of strength that I need and the courage.
I'd love for the person filming this, the director maybe? The director of this play? To say, this is supposed to be a happy scene, why are you crying?
To do the things I do because you believe in me so much. When I think of us, I think the world of you. And I'd be nothing without you by my side.
He should do these monologues at Corn Market at 400,000 decibels, says Belson. Wouldn't that be fantastic? I mean, I would like to see Jelvis do anything except for Elvis impersonation at Corn Market.
You give me the kind of strength that I need and the courage.
Just a consummate over actor.
To do the things I do because you believe in me so much.
Oh, Jelvis. You never let us down, do you? This is the celebrity section on the Conor G Show. Coming up next, we've got Geady. Geady's back. news, everyone. Geady's back.
Right, so today is a fairly hectic...
He's wearing Stone Island as well, so at least you know he's making shit tons of money to be able to afford such fancy and stylish clothing. Here we go. It's the Geadsta. Geady.x is his TikTok. Go give him a follow. This one is the Boiler Room / travel vlog. You got them both. Check it out. Can anybody take a look at his package here?
So today is a fairly hectic day because I fly out to America to go on holiday for 2 weeks tomorrow. Woo! First of all, I need to go get a haircut, so I'm going to do that now. And after that,
I like that he hasn't changed his hairstyle.
I need to go to Boiler Room for 2 hours because we're shooting some content for our clients. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, trimmed up, fresh haircut. Now, I need to quickly head into town, grab another couple bits for this holiday. So
he's doing bits. There's the lads. Oh my god, look what I've just spotted on the wall, everyone. Check it out. Oh my god. I thought this guy was almost 30 years old. Turns out he's 12 years old. They got a Scarface poster on the wall. Oh, it's not even the movie poster. It's a shot of him with all the cocaine in front of him. I wish I knew what this quote was here. It's probably, the world is your oyster as long as you sniff enough coke. Lads in Opal before boiler. Love it. Love it. Love that caption. Lads in Opal before boiler. I am so jealous. Alright, check it out.
But today, man.
Alright, we've got another influencer. Does anybody know what this fella's name is?
Yeah, of course.
Trent.
What about the fit?
What about the fit? What about the Trent?
Old money.
Not much of a fit, it's just a t-shirt, jeans, and trainers.
Bottle.
Name's AJ, and today we're at...
It's AJ Lynn! Geady has officially replaced Jed with AJ Lynn. We speculated this before, and today, ladies and gentlemen, it has come true here live for you.
the Boiler Room in Belfast.
And always have me like...
Nah.
Right, so
Nah.
that's when you wrap up the Boiler Room. We got on well.
Oh, great footage of the Boiler Room there. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Lots of interviews done. Some actually came out for it as well, so need to...
Oh, so I'm assuming he's talking about, what was this footage for? Some other thing? Something else that you're not sharing with us, perhaps? I would have loved to have seen that, Geady. But you cut that whole part out of this TikTok, which you titled Boiler Room / travel vlog. Does this mean you're not going to be showing us any traveling as well? Doesn't bode well for me and my show.
Head back home, grab everything, and then be heading to the airport soon, so... Hectic day.
Mate, I wish I was as casually excited as you for travel.
Nearly done. So it is 3 AM. Bags are packed. Heading down to Dublin Airport now. Buzzing for it now, to be fair. Didn't even get a wink of sleep. But yeah, buzzing for
It's probably all that Scarface, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay. That was Geady officially replaced Jed with AJ Tracy. Rob says look at her showing off her pins. It looks like he's pulling a shite. What are you talking about, Jel? His aunt brung him at jumper back from Turkey, says Chug. No, he can afford the real thing. Jealous. I had a massive Scarface movie poster in my student digs, lol, says Rob. Me too. Of course we did, we were kids. All right, we got one more little piece of El Contento from Geady here. Check it out. This one is something that you're absolutely going to love. I know my chat, and I know what they like, which is football content. Check it out. It's Geady back on pitch.
Tell you what, lads.
I love how he always changes his shoes in these little football bits he does.
Summer evenings are well and truly back. Sun's out.
Geady is fully back.
Up to the local 3G. Kick a couple points. First one of the evening. Decent. Drop short. Come around. There it is. Take up. There it is.
So, I've played football before. I've played football with my mates in a park before. I've never once worn a full kit and popped on football boots to do that. I especially wouldn't bother doing that if I'm just by myself. Geady couldn't kick a bad habit, says Belson. Quite clearly from the Scarface poster we've all seen.
Go. There it is again. Take up.
Geady.
Bringing it out.
I wish his shorts were tighter, says Eggmaster.
Just beyond the 45. 2 dummies.
Yeah, let's get a good look at this packet here.
One to the left. One to the right. Burst on and hit the shot.
Speaking of Scarface. Shout out to Colin Ball. Is that Gaelic he's playing? Says Fiona. Don't know why I give you an American accent. English accent. Oh. Send it.
There it is.
There it is.
No idea how this video will turn out.
No idea how this video will turn out. I've quite a good idea.
If you made it until this point, thanks for watching.
Gaelic. What was that line he cut out there? Why has he recorded himself being shite at football? Says Rob. Great question. That's why I intend to watch every single football video he puts out from now until I die. Alright, you know what happens whenever football content gets mentioned? No, you wouldn't, because it's quite a new edition. Who else has football content? Who else has been teasing football content? Yep, Emmzy's back with some football content! Check it out, Emmzy. Emmzy's back with some football content.
No, we won't bow, we won't break. No, we're not afraid to do whatever it takes. We'll never.
Emmzy football content ready to go July 5th. What date's it today? July 6th.
We'll never break. 'Cause we are warriors.
Google Dude, welcome in. He says, executive producer in the house. He says, I still believe Geady is the sound one. It's me and you, the only two people that still think that.
Fight for our lives like soldiers.
It's football content, everyone, from Emmzy. The football content is coming. All right, check it out. More word of ball from Emmzy. He's got his Northern Ireland shirt on.
Alright, so
The neck all stretched to buggery.
there'll be football content on this from... Alright, so there'll be football content on this from, say, the 5th or 6th of July, right? I'll get a football, I'll get everything I need and get sorted and just, yeah, do
Things will only get better playing in the background.
some football content. I just need to get something to hold the fucking phone because I don't know where I'm supposed to put the phone whenever I'm
We tripod, get one off eBay for like a tenner.
doing the football content. So stick around. This one's only going to
Look
be
at this
football.
here. Look at this here. Sorry, I thought I had one exact thing that Emmzy needs right at my fingertips, but that's a different tripod. Just get one of them wee Gorilla Grip ones. Honestly, you can probably get one for 8 quid on eBay, Emmzy. No point waiting. You see my chair almost go there?
Around. This one's only going to be football content, nothing else. I just need to get something to hold the fucking phone because I don't know where I'm supposed to put the phone whenever
Just a jumper would do.
I'm doing the football content.
Just a jumper, folded up jumper. Just stick the phone in that like that.
So stick around. This one's only going to be football content.
Thank God. Why does his voice crack like that? Is that because he senses a lie?
Football content. So stick around. This one's only going to be football content, nothing
Content. Sounds like me.
else. So if you want music, I'm doing the football content. So stick around. This one's only going to be football content, nothing else. So if you want music, you want anything to do with music, go on another page.
That's you, Telt. Some more Emmzy Football content, perhaps. Right, so he doesn't even have a football yet. That is until now. Ladies and gentlemen, Emmzy finally got himself a football. Here it is. It's orange and blue. Finicky true blue. Oh my god, he's got little slip-on football boots. Pumas. Can we get a price check on these budget football shoes and football? Premier League. It's an official Premier League ball here. No miters. Oh. The chat still talking about Geady here. Didn't they split up before Jed found Jesus, says Robert. Donchi says they did. I thought it was the God stuff that actually split them up. No. There's always one that finds God. Jed and Geady were the influencer powerhouse double act until God found Jed, says Scooble-Doo. Is it going to be him doing wee tricks and all? Hopefully. Geady is a non-tent auteur, says Rob. I don't even know who Geady is, says Fiona. I'm shocked. He managed to type chat GPT prompt properly, says Belson. I still have yourself a gin there, Fiona. New executive producer celebrating today. The newfound respect in the chat. Shout out to all executive producers. That's wild, says Donchi. Rumors he married that girl so he could become the head youth pastor of her dad's church. Church, says Eggmaster 3000. Rumor is she married him. Rumors are... Rumor is that her dad forced her to marry Jed so that he could have a male heir for his creepy church thing or something. That's a lie. I just made that up. In the Panty tour, Jed had loads of I'm having a crisis of faith books, says Scooble-Doo. I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, says Rob, in quotes by me. Fake quote there. Oh, okay. 115 quid, says Chug Slice. These Puma football boots? Nah, I'm not buying it for a second. Not buying it for a second. Okay, let's do a quick investigation here. Let's get the investigation on here. What would you say these ones? Slip-ons. Let's type in, whoops. Puma football boots. He probably got AstroTurf ones even though he's playing on grass. That's something like Emmzy would do, isn't it? Slip-on. Is that them there? That's them, isn't it? 38 quid. Never trust anything Chug says, okay? Never trust anything Chug says. Okay, finesse firm ground football boots. Just what I said. Sports Direct, says Eggmaster. Have you just sent me a link to something that I pulled up myself here? Let's see. No way Emmzy had that kind of money, even if Doreen helped. Oh, okay. Doreen combined his birthday and Christmas present. No, apparently he works for her. He helps her get in and out of the bath or something. Let's see. What else do we say? Oh, what was this football here? Can we get a Orbita Cup? Orbita Cup football. It's Puma as well, isn't it? Look at the Bape logo. Season, let's see. Season 2025/26. Orange and blue. Oh, $24.99 plus 38 equals how much money. Okay. That's how much Emmzy has spent on his brand new football content. So, football content coming soon. He said July 5th. It's now July 6th. So let's pop over to TikTok, the place where dreams are made. And there's some brand new Emmzy content here for us today. You're not going to believe this when you see it. Emmzy is doing football content. This is going to be absolutely brilliant, everyone. Okay, let's stop mucking around here. Seriously, I've had enough of this mucking about. We're getting some Emmzy football content coming up right now.
Cause it's football, oh why a football. We love being divided,
City tonight, cause it's football.
And it's football.
Airdropping some videos here.
It's called football. There's always something to win.
There's always someone to chin over football.
VAR decision, Carlsberg backbar, beer belly sippers, full of wisdom. Give him a sack. Needs a new keeper and a centre back. We're up from the 3rd division. Run my mouth off block to anyone who will listen. Referee's a clown. When I was 10, I had treads for Porta down. It's football.
It's football. Say what?
We don't be in the bed. It's City United. It's football.
All right, boys and girls, Emmzy exclusive. It's an exclusive. Collab with @CalTheDragon. That's from NI_outdoors. And this is Emmzy's response. This is the first official piece of football content. There's a football net right here. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Emmzy kicks a football. It's a screamer! Geady would have cut that part out. Here he comes. Skinny me like my lonely legs, big banana feet. Ho! Yes. Oh, he's wearing ankle socks. He doesn't have any football boot. He doesn't have any football socks. Here we go for another kick here. That one went wide and he still left it in. This one definitely went wide because it cuts right before. Imagine. Why not do another take? Why not Geady-ize this? Look at this. Skied it. It cuts there. Half kit wanker, says Chug. Oh.
Touch me, that's football. Oh, why a football? There's always something to win. There's always someone to chin over football. So just you say now.
What do we do with this content, says Eggmaster? Good question. Let's think about that for next time, because as of now, that's all the football content we had. We had Geady, we had Emmzy. Maybe someone should let Geady know that the only other person that does football content is Emmzy. Perhaps not the best person to be, you know, teaming up with content-wise. All right, boys and girls, this is the celebrity section. And in honor of Fiona, who's our newest executive producer, well, Dirtbird's our newest executive producer. Fiona, also a brand new executive producer as of this week. Hold on, let me read the comments before we get into this here. They're about a kid size 4. Chug's head's in the shed, says Eggmaster. He told the old doll it was his birthday. Hilarious, we looked up the items, says Rob. You know, I love doing shit like that. Leave me alone, says Chug. Chug talk shite, says Fiona. Fell off the back of the lorry. Oh, yes. Emmzy series touring the UK, hitting crossbars from the halfway line. I mean, that should be what he has been. That should have been his first video, right? So I don't know if Emmzy watches my show or not, but in the chat right now, let's get a few ideas of things that Emmzy should do for his football content, okay?
Chasing playoff position.
Now, this is something that Emmzy did ask for people to leave comments in his videos, what people wanted to see him do football content wise. He suggested do keepy ups with an orange, which I desperately want to see. Emmzy, please do keepy ups with an orange. My chat are about to share in the chat box right now what they would like you to see. There's an absolute belter from Google. Halfway line crossbar shots.
Fuck my paint on the floor over offside, never.
Get them coming in now, quickly.
Shout, fouls on the floor and he's rolling about. Strikers going missing.
All right, so this is the celebrity section. Coming up next, something for Fiona B, brand new executive producer. Don't worry, we got more Emmzy coming up later.
Carried off for a mid or head collision. Keep her something else. Linfield tops like a UVF. And it's
football. Oh, it's football. Put your woman in nets, says Chug. You mean the 82-year-old girl? Not woman, she's a girl. Go to a busy high street and nutmeg unexpected shoppers. Yeah. Yeah, that's what people do with their football content. You've seen the viral videos that people do. Big muscle-bound guy with his supermodel fake tit girlfriend walking up the stairs of some sort of like subway system. And then someone runs up with a football, does a big kick, like he's about to boot it at him or her. And then he stops short. And then the big muscle-bound guy goes up and oh, I'm about to bash your brains in. And he like grabs the wee football guy. And then the girlfriend's all distracted. And then the muscle-bound guy pulls out a rose for his girlfriend and presents it to her. And then him and the wee football guy high five. Have you seen those? Absolute arse content. Do something like that, perhaps, Emmzy, but make sure you are prepared not to get your head kicked in by a muscle-blind thug. Dribbling round randomers in the park, says Google. I'd like to see him return the boots and ball to Sports Direct in the next video, says Zonoscope. Try to knock a can of Coke Zero off Doreen's head, says Google. All right, well, Emmzy, you know you can adjust these to reality if you like.
Divided City United, it's football. It's called fucking football. It's football. Oh, why football?
Trust me to assume the chat are going to come up with realistic ones.
There's always something to win. There's always someone to chin over football. So just you saying that,
All right, boys and girls, this is the Conor G Show. We are in the midst of the celebrity section. All right. In honor of our brand new executive producer, Fiona B, in the chat right now, gotta give it up for Fiona. She has requested we cover some more Noel Edmonds. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're back. It's the celebrity section. It's Noel Edmonds time. So I normally just go and wait till something pops up on my Instagram feed to cover about Noel Edmonds, right? But since Fiona requested it, I thought, all right, let's go and source some. And I couldn't really see much more worth showing, okay? But I did a little bit of extra research. So what we've got here's Noel Edmonds. Everybody give it up for Noel, the new king of the Conor G Show. So we've got two new ones here, this one and this one. We've watched all the other videos. Let's check these out. And then I've got a little treat for you after. Okay, check it out. Oh, okay, prediction. Terrible audio, sloppily tidied up with a free AI voice filter that I could do much better.
Comments about.
Correct. Okay, check it out. The caption reads, original audio. Why?
Jackass.
NoelEdmonds.kiwi, go give him a follow. He says, thank you to everyone who's reached out about Guardian. Knowing it, you're not expected to know what that is. It just says, thank you to everyone who's reached out about Guardian. Knowing it resonates with your own struggles means more than I can say. Guardian stands for the strength we all find when we refuse to give up. YouTube link in bio. Haven't a clue what that's about, okay? Let's hear him out here.
Things I've done in the past, shows that may have touched you and your family, and particularly thank you for your very positive reaction to the TV shows.
You know what would do much better than this terrible AI audio cleanup? a sock. Just holding a sock to the bottom, a bit of cloth, anything, holding that to the bottom of your phone would instantly remove all the wind and you'd be able to hear our Noel perfectly. And then you can just add a little 10-20% for the AI audio cleanup. Then you can also add a few other filters inbuilt within Premiere Pro. It might be extremely foolish of me to assume they're using Premiere Pro or put any thought into any of these little videos, but they have used AI audio cleanup. So at least there's that. More than you could say for Paul Morrissey.
Knowles.
Guardian must be in his program to see your own balls of light, says GoogleTube. I believe we might find out what it is.
Kiwi adventure. However, the big thank you goes to everybody who has reacted to the video about Guardian.
Guardian. This winds me up when people say something like that. And everyone's supposed to know what it is. Guardian.
Statue.
So it's a statue called Guardian.
Which is a very, very personal and powerful part of my story. And you've shared your stories with me. And I'm very grateful for that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there is
we don't know what you're talking about.
A longer version.
Is Fiona actually missing the thing that she specifically requested this week?
Of the Guardian story. And follow this link, please.
Follow this link. Oh, it's in the
Hopefully you will be strengthened, uplifted, and more confident and optimistic with your own life.
Perfect. So, you know, I don't pre-watch videos and stuff. This lines up perfectly with the journey I wanted to take us on today with Noel, that Noel's going to take us on. Okay, thank you to everyone to do with Guardian, everyone who's reacted to Guardian. People who've reacted? What do you mean, leave comments or something? That brings us over to his YouTube channel, Noel Edmonds World. Give it a like, subscribe, follow, and content. Okay, Noel Edmonds, the Guardian story, a symbol of purpose, protection. A symbol of purpose, protection, and the long fight for truth. Okay. An ad. A wonderful ad. So, I had planned to watch a completely different video this week. It's just because he was talking about this Guardian thing that I thought that would be probably best to just watch that instead. Okay, here. This one, it says, The Guardian.
From the mid-1970s.
Oh my God, this is gonna... What is this gonna be? That looks very pixelated to me. And it's on 1080p. Oh, got a bit better there. Let's try 1440. Don't want to go full 4K.
I had started to become engaged in a wide range of commercial activities outside of my radio and TV work. I created a group of companies, unique group.
I didn't know about this. Did anyone else know about this?
We were engaged in a wide range of disciplines, and we were doing really well. And then in the early 2000s, the relationship with our then bankers, headed up by Mark Dobson, started to sour.
Throwing Mark Dobson under the bus all these years later.
And they started to put us under financial.
There's the hunk himself, said Fiona. I just dedicated this whole segment to you. Have you been away pouring yourself a G&T?
Pressure, even though we had never breached any of our covenants.
Noel Edmonds has an estimated net worth of 75 million, says Eggmaster.
We were going totally forward in line with our cash forecasts in 2006.
Noel Edmonds loses to banker as unique group goes under receivership. Noel Edmonds, the entertainer whose career has been revived by the success of Deal or No Deal, is set to lose some of his fortune under his company, Unique Group. Went into receivership with debts close to 3 million.
HBOS, as they were then, pushed my group of companies into administration. I lost everything. I put the failure of my businesses down to the simple explanation that I was a crap businessman. And I carried that belief until January 2017, when totally out of the blue, I received an extraordinary phone call that my former bank manager, Mark Dobson, along with 4 associates, had been sent to prison for a total of 50 years.
Vindication, justification, in your face, everyone who doubted Edmonds.
The sudden realization.
I love this here. I love videos like this here.
that I hadn't been a crap businessman, but I'd been targeted by criminal bankers was totally overwhelming.
I love a good vindication video. You know, I was just thinking, why is he being all spiteful about this here? He has every right to be. Ha 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 ha. In your face, Mark Dobson and co-conspirators. Well, look at her. She looks lovely in her mugshot.
Lloyds Bank, which had acquired HBOS as part of the 2008 UK banking collapse.
I hope they were forced to give it back to him, plus royalties.
Promised that all victims...
He's having the last laugh. You can't keep a good Noel down. That's what I've learnt in my life.
So what was called the HBOS Reading fraud.
Name a Noel. Name a Noel who hasn't consistently stayed on top of his game.
Would receive appropriate compensation. They said this would happen swiftly. They lied. It took me 5 years of fighting their evil tricks to get back a fraction of my losses. The emotion during the 5 years was very raw at times, and I was always looking for inspiration and support. And I found...
Nothing better than a printed out page of a downloaded JPEG off the internet. Printed out, minuscule, on a page. Oh no. Oh no. What a find. What a find.
This image.
The devil saw me with my head down and thought he'd won until I said, Amen.
The internet. And what I did...
He found this on the internet.
And
Hold on, I have to hear this whole thing again. This is mad.
5 years of fighting their evil tricks to get back a fraction of my losses. The emotion during the 5 years was very raw at times, and I was always looking for inspiration and support. And I found this image on the internet. And what I...
He was looking for inspiration as far... My head is swimming here. Hold on. Let's put this off double speed, because I really need to focus on this here. Whew. I'm so glad we decided to watch this.
The emotion during the 5 years was very raw at times, and I was always looking for inspiration and support. And I found this image on the internet.
I could have never predicted that. I could have never predicted that. Like, I love when that happens. Oh. I think we should start putting together a list of people who find inspiration in quotes from the internet. Okay, let's start that right now, in fact. Now, if you are a person who I follow on Instagram, be aware I will be watching out for this and your name will be going on the list if I catch you doing this. Okay, so first we've got Noel Edmonds, second we've got Young Spencer. Next, we've got Emmzy. Anyone else? Anyone in the chat know of anyone who posts inspirational quotes to the internet? Sorry. People who get inspirational quotes from the internet, screenshot them, and repost them to their Instagram. That's a good 3 we've got here. Kevy 4X's chug. Rockstar. Littleman. Littleman name reveal coming up soon. No spoilers in the chat. I will ban anybody who spoils Littleman's big name reveal in the chat. So, anyone in the chat, I'm sure we've all faced dark times in our lives. Have any of you ever gone to the internet to search out inspirational quotes to heal your aching soul? You okay, hun type image. I mean, look at that mane of hair. Hot. Fiona is absolutely in love with Noel Edmonds. Tom Smith. This is Eggmaster. Rob says, die, cry, hate. All right. Jad says, Google-Doo. That's enough for today. Keep an eye out for that and let me know any updates. Send me screenshots of people who do this, okay? Now, I'm not saying there's anything bad about this. I'm just saying I've never done it. I'm just saying that... I'm not really saying anything. I'm just saying I think it's funny. I am jealous as well. I wish I could read a little quote on the internet and be helped with my misery. I think that would be a lovely way to live life. All right, let's continue with this heartfelt story from Mr. Edmonds. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Agnew's coach would be all about how wise it is to invest in social media raffles. Check this comment out talking about investing in Agnew. Check this out here. We go to my latest video. Let's go to my latest video here. A little Instagram video that I posted at Conor G Show on Instagram. It's that clip. It's a clip from last week's show when Agnew was pontificating, acting as if he had everything figured out. Fella obviously searched Agnew on Instagram and my video came up. Someone said, Martin 13031980 said, is this guy bad news then? And I replied to him saying, you've no idea. And he replied saying, I never knew, cry laughing. He just blocked me on TikTok a few days ago. He tried to get me to invest some money. He said, and I said, no thanks, and said that I'd just continue to enjoy his content. His replies were really robotic afterwards. Strange. And I said, invest in what? And he said, in Egypt, apparently. Not sure. He stopped talking about it after that. A bit odd, really. Okay, so that's a little update from Martin and Agnew. We got some Agnew coming up later tonight. Okay, here we go. Noel, after you, sir.
And I was always looking for inspiration and support. And I found the...
I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. It's a photograph of a shitty meme that someone has, posted or painted and put on Etsy or Redbubble, printed out on one of these canvases. And this is a photograph of that, which Noel has printed out in the middle of an A4 page, and he's now holding it up to us.
This image.
Printed in black and white, says Eggmaster. No, this is full color Xerox print. You don't think he can afford a Xerox full color? He's one of the only people with an actual printer still in their home.
And what I did was reproduce it on my website.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry we haven't been able to get past this part. Oh, look.
Internet.
Look, introduction. I lost everything. And this one's called The Phone Call. Oh, I love that he's chaptered this out. Okay, this part is called Inspiration. I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe my eyes. Leave him alone, says Fiona. I'm on his side here. Kevy Xerox, says Belson. I'm on Noel's side here, Fiona. You can still take the piss out of people you like. Welcome to the Conor G Show. Here we go.
And I was always looking for inspiration and
He's a bit of a Timu Chuck Norris, says Dioko.
support.
I'm sure he'd be happy with that.
And I found this image on the internet. And what I did was reproduce it on my websites. And I had a poster on my office wall.
Hopefully you retained the rights to it.
And I changed the devil to Lloyd's Bank.
Lloyd changed the devil to Lloyd's Bank.
And so the knight who is kneeling, not in defeat, but the knight who is...
Oh, Google says the inspirational story of a multimillionaire losing a wee bit of money and then getting it back. Oh, this is fantastic. This is a plaque. This is a plaque, a real plaque as far as I can see. Cast in bronze, it says, "The devil saw me with my head down and thought he'd won until I said amen." That's a real Emmzy style quote, isn't it?
Not in defeat, but the knight who is kneeling in prayer before he rises up had an incredible significance. And I said to Liz at the height of...
Shout out to Liz.
Our fight, she was an incredible support. I said...
Shout out to all the supportive wives.
When we win, not if, when we win, I'm going to get our friend Richard Taylor at Weta. I'm going to ask Weta Studios, the famous Weta Studios.
Big ups, Weta.
To make a statue of the knight. One day...
Noel Edmonds got Weta Studios. Weta, if you don't know, that's the people that did everything for Lord of the Rings, am I right?
He arrived in a crate. It was a very gloomy, misty day. And the truck came and the crate was brought to the top of the hill.
Look at the scenery. Look, this is Noel Edmonds' property you're looking at right now. Oh my God, this guy's got everything. This guy's got the world at his fingertips.
Prepared. And suddenly there was blue sky for just long enough.
Look!
For Guardian.
He got this meme, he got this joke internet meme made in to a bronze statue by Weta Workshop. I follow them on Instagram.
To be put in position. I chose the inscription on the sword to reflect my attitude to life. And the Latin inscription translated says, "May I not shrink from my purpose." I didn't want the knight to be a symbol of aggression because I hate violence.
Me too, Noel.
I wanted Guardian to be protective.
Guardian, he calls it Guardian.
Because conceptually,
the inscription reads, "Fuck Lloyd's Bank. Deal or no deal. Steal or no steal."
Spiritually, he had already protected me. Liz designed the shield.
Wow.
And the shield is...
Show us it.
Our story.
And I wanted to do it in a picture
That is stunning, Liz. I'm so impressed.
form, so it's a kind of a universal language for me. So it represents us, but
Someone didn't put their phone on silent.
also I feel it can represent many other people.
Did no one tell him this is mental behavior, says Eggmaster? You don't tell multi-millionaires what they're doing is mental because you might be able to get some of that guap one day.
In life as well.
You yes a millionaire to death in hopes you will get some money, okay? Okay, Eggmaster, have you learned nothing from social media?
So Guardian,
Liz is going to be found in an underground basement in a few years' time. No, not a chance.
the whole thing.
These two are the perfect couple. A couple this perfect has not been seen since Adzii Boii and Geady.
Is there for everybody.
New Adzii Boii coming up later tonight.
Really, to show that with strong roots, a
This
good
is
heart,
fantastic, this is.
and asking the cosmos or whatever you want to call
Heaven.
You can find divine strength within.
I love that she's mixed. Oh, there's cobwebs on it already. I would have dusted those cobwebs off for the video. How long has this been in storage? Is this just a night that the Weta Workshop had in their studio and they just repurposed it for Noel and Liz? So I like that they've mixed together lots of different styles of art from across the years. We got like modern tattoo style. We got some like French and Greek influences in here. We've got some Halloween tat style spider web there.
Cool.
Some Nordic runes in there as well. And then, of course, Old English. We Conor G Show sticker on it.
Find divine strength within.
Look, there's cobwebs on it. Why did they not clean those off? Wonder bar.
There's something about Guardian that...
Clearly psychopath, says Dioko. No. No. Inspirational, you mean?
Lifts one's...
She's already in the basement creating art for his growing collection of statues. The hubris, says Rob. I think they are all flat out on the gear, says Fiona. No. It's coming from Fiona, who absolutely... Fiona wants to replace Liz.
Spirit.
Bet he's going to get a matching suit of armor made that he can wear to patrol his lands. That would be brilliant. Start leaving comments suggesting that on his social media and YouTube videos, and he'll probably do it.
You do allow. And I'm hoping that people who are maybe feeling a bit down are lifted up. He's there.
You got that right. If I was feeling down, I'm now being lifted by this video.
Support the marginalised, the victimised. He's there to support the demoralised. People who feel...
I'll be the future Mrs. Edmonds, says Fiona.
That life is...
The devil saw me with my head down and thought he'd won until I said, Amen.
It's not worth living. The magic of Guardian is at River Haven now for everybody to experience.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Noel Edmonds. Who the hell are you and why are you on my television screen? Boys and girls, this is the Conor G Show. That was the celebrity section. Coming up next, we've got the local rapper section starring Littleman, New JKO, Mr. Fox in a freestyle face-off against Adzii Boii. Then we've got an EMMZY Omnibus and brand new AGNEWS. Coming up for you, stick around and find out what it's all about here live on the Conor G Show. Going to take a very quick break here. When I return, all that good shit. You know what? Fuck that. Oh, fuck all that, what I just said. Let's watch more Noel Edmonds right this very second. How about that? Does everybody feel okay with that? I want to watch more Noel Edmonds. Okay? You know, I take it back. We're back into the celebrity section. More Noel! Alright, let's give Fiona our money's worth here. Okay, check it out. Right. One more. Let's do one more YouTube video and one more Instagram video, okay? Because I had this planned before we got into The Guardian. The Guardian was fan-flipping-tastic. Fan-flipping-tastic. I could not have predicted how amazing that was. Right, okay, here we go. This one. Peter the Gardener talks about working with Noel Edmonds.
Peter, the Edmonds head gardener.
So this is a clip from his new series, Noel Edmonds Kiwi Adventure, okay? I trust you're all watching it. I have not watched a single episode. I just don't watch TV.
And the man responsible for bringing Noel's visions to life.
G'day, Noel. How are you?
I will eventually watch this whole thing.
What do you got for me today? A comfortable seat. Thank you. It's a good start.
River Haven is such a Noel Edmonds name for a country estate. Oh, yes.
And the beginning of a plan.
Rob Brydon's voiceover? No, it's not, is it?
He loves the next project. Once that project's been achieved, it's on to the next project.
Cha-ching, right? Right, Peter? Cha-ching! What were we saying about yesing a millionaire to death? Peter's got it sussed.
There'll never be enough projects. He's got a very fine tolerance for things being done his way and making sure they are done their way. So you can keep going, Mr.
Here
Edmund.
it comes lurking in the background. Rob says, when I become a multimillionaire, I'll get a giant bronze statue of Dave the cat puppet for my estate and carve an inspirational quote into it, like, remember you're nothing.
QP.
All right, that was that. And let's head back over. Oh, we don't even need to go to his YouTube channel because I pre-downloaded this wonderful video. This one is Noel Edmonds' health journey. Oh, this one's called, this is from his YouTube channel. Go give him a subscribe on YouTube. It's at Noel Edmonds World on YouTube. And it's noeledmonds.kiwi on Instagram. Noel Edmonds positivity formula. Okay, that's what this is what I had planned for the show tonight. That's why the show's called that, mixed with the Agnew.
The 5.
Oh my god, he's got a muscle tee on. I may be wrong, but it's highly unlikely.
Elements.
Okay, I think I need this to be much louder so I can drill it all into your sore heads.
The 5 elements.
Give me 1 second. It's the celebrity section starring Noel Edmonds here live on the Conor G Show today. Brought to you by executive producer Fiona B.
The 5 elements of the positivity formula.
Wow, I'm hooked already.
It's very straightforward. First of all, your nutrition. Just make sure that you eat the best possible food.
Over my dead body! Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Then, structured water. Vortex.
Structured water. Vortex. Okay, we're getting funny with it now. We're getting silly with it.
Water. Just make sure that you eat the best possible food. Then, structured water. Vortex water. Positivity water. Whatever
Never heard of this before. Vortex water, positivity water.
Whatever you want to call it. Check out Victor Schauberger. Be curious and find out about Emoto and Gerald Pollack. The secrets of water.
A long list of quacks. Toilet water, says Belson.
Are there, and good water is vital to good health. I also regularly exercise.
There you go, Fiona.
I do it in a particular way, and I call it tranquil power. And everything is focused upon muscle strength. Then the 4th element of the
look.
Formula.
Look at his t-shirt. Positivelyhappy.com. Okay, let's look that up.
Is a total life changer. It was for me. Pulsed electromagnetism. But regular, and I do mean regular, pulsed electromagnetism makes all your cells vibrate at their optimum frequency. And then the 5th element is what some people call meditation. I call it vibe. I am visualizing my body energy. And I do this in a variety of locations. I just think of myself as an energy being with trillions of vibrating cells. There are some extra elements as
well. Do you remember I was telling you about a guy I worked for that did all this here sort of stuff? He was the guy that would only serve quinoa to anyone that visited his home.
Well, that I do occasionally. Infrared is really good for you. And if you can get to an infrared.
Fiona says, I think Noel might just take over Agnew. Not unless he starts filming himself drunk committing crimes.
Sauna, I'd recommend it.
Pretty sure you used to be able to buy 2 tranquil powers for a tenner, says Belson.
I wouldn't recommend the...
Lying in his hall, says Eggmaster. Lying spelt. Lying.
Ice bath, I do not enjoy this.
Noel lies down in front of Guardian and Electromagnetes.
1 A little bit. I really
Is this vortex water he's sitting in?
don't like it, but I know it's good for me.
Strength, that's bravery
then
right there.
The crystal bed.
Look, this is something that I'm fascinated with. The crystal bed. I gotta get me one of these things here. I'm gonna get Rob to paint me Noel under his crystal bed. Look at that. I love that the crystal bed is all rigged up with like tripods and these like 20 quid arms you can get on Amazon, and we gorilla grips. Oh shit.
This is a real luxury. This allows me to relax.
Now this is quackadized.
Meditate, and it balances.
Look at that. They've got wee LEDs, wee colorful LEDs. Did the factory that produced those LEDs in China, were the workers positively charged by crystals?
My chakra.
Ah, the chakra. Shout out to Shakademus and Pliers. Noel Edmonds will never die at this rate. Okay, wow. Let's just take another quick look at this here. Take another quick look at Noel here. Just in case some of that was cropped off.
Relax, meditate, and it balances my chakra. Balances.
Okay, so let's see what the chat think about this here. Let's just get this, frame this up a little bit nicer there. So there he is getting his crystal bath. He looks good for his age, says Eggmaster. He'll never die. It looks like a dodgy Christmas decoration from the 80s. Give Emmzy a tripod, says Eggmaster. He eats too much kids, says Chug. No, Chug. No. So, not to denigrate anyone's spiritual or health beliefs, you know, it's obviously working for Noel here, but, you know, the idea of using healing crystals and all, right? Let's just go with the idea that there's something to that, okay? Let's play along for a moment. Don't you? Maybe you know something about these sorts of crystals, perhaps? Resident Witch in the chat. Say the crystals do work. Surely hooking them up to a jerry-rigged, you know, trussel tripod thing bought off Amazon and linking all these weird, colorful, flashing LED lights to it, and wearing a Brooklyn Denim Goods t-shirt, and wearing a giant pair of Bose headphones. Surely all that undoes whatever magical property. Surely all the electricity and Bluetooth waves and, you know, whatever else, whatever other signals, Wi-Fi, all the bad energy of the slave labor that was used to create all these little gizmos and gadgets. Surely all that undoes any positive healing powers of a crystal. Crystal meth, says Chug. That's how Power Rangers are made, says Belson. I think it's the living in New Zealand helps a lot too. He just moved there not too long ago. Surely it's the hundreds of millions. Okay, let's check out some of these t-shirts before we rush off here. Just want to check these t-shirts. Yeah, a couple of t-shirts I want to have a closer look at. Positivelyhappy.com, and it's a little fox or something stretching up to the moon. There's a bunch of quacks there.
Elements.
I may be wrong, but it's highly unlikely, says the t-shirt. Okay, that's a keeper, that one, I think. Let's get a little screenshot of that. All right, boys and girls, that was Noel Edmonds. Coming up next, we've got the local rapper section. With Littleman's new name reveal, Littleman's back. We got JKO with a hot new song. Full song dropped by JKO. We got Adzii Boii and another Scottish rapper. We're going to do a freestyle face-off with Mr. Fox versus Adzii Boii. Adzii Boii is going to teach us to be a top shagger, just like Noel Edmonds. Then we've got an Emmzy Omnibus, and we've got Agnew being a complete wrong and pretending to be a cool, normal person as well. All right, boys and girls, this is the Conor G Show. Be right back. Do not go anywhere. This one is George T with Baby. Resident Witch in the chat, Dawn, she chimes in with her advice about crystals here. She says, I think they are pretty, lol, but I don't think they have much power. They might make you feel some positive energy, only if they are copper wrapped though. Thank you. It's a cheap sunbed, says Jug. His hexagon electromagnetic thing is $3,000, says Google Dupe.
You got the reference?
Be right back. Welcome back to the Conor G Show. I'm your host, and this is the Conor G Show. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, it's me, Conor G. All right, so coming up next, we've got the local rap section. All right, so just following up from our Edmunds segment there. Google Doob says his hexagon electromagnetic thing is $3,000. Special offer for July, down from 4. And he shares a link to the website. Donchi says that's wild. He's better sitting under a copper pyramid. Google Doob says from the order page, when you order an IMRS Prime basic configuration with hexagon mat and an hexagon pad, we'll hook you up with the software upgrade split mode /I guide, including program mode and an hexagon brain at no extra cost. An hexagon brain for free, says Google Doob. Just in case you fry the one you have, says Donchi. All right. Speaking of having your brain fried, there won't be a show next Sunday. I have to work next Sunday, so there will be no show next Sunday, okay? You've been warned. No show next Sunday, I have to work. I'll try and get on and do one maybe on Saturday or another day, if I can. But just know that there will be no show next Sunday, okay? So incredibly sorry about that. Many changes coming to the Conor G Show this year, all right? So prepare yourselves for the many changes happening within the Conor G Show universe coming up, all right? Prepare yourselves mentally, okay? Things may not be the same. All right, boys and girls, let's get into the regional rapper section. Speaking about changes, Little Man is back on the scene. He has changed his name. We've been teasing it. We've been waiting for the big announcement. Let's have a look at some of the predictions that we had here. Check this out. This is a screenshot. I couldn't find the actual physical list. But what I managed to do was track down a screenshot of the episode that we were talking about it and check out the list that we created here together live on the Conor G Show. There's me there with the list. So here's our predictions. Big Man, Fireman Sam, MC Sam, just Sam, Big Lad, Little Man, and Sam Lamb. Sam Free the World, Sammy 4X, and Wee Fella are the names that we predicted for this. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Little Man's brand new name. Get ready, everyone. Things will never be the same after this. He's ready for this? Little Man announces his brand new name with a hot new music video teaser here live on the Conor G Show.
I'm not even sure if I'm even alive. Feels like I'm a ghost just existing in time.
It's Sam Mack, everyone! Sam Mack! It's not Lil Man anymore, it's Sam Mack.
I'm not even sure if I'm even alive. Feels like I'm a ghost just existing in time. Steering off course every time that I drive. Am I just losing my directions like I'm losing my pride?
He's losing his directions like he's losing his pride. All right, that is coming soon, 18th of the 7th, 2025. Okay, let's watch it one more time. This is a hot new teaser for Lil Man's hot new music video. Stop saying Little Man. It's not Lil Man anymore. It's Sam Mack, everyone. Let's get used to saying Sam Mack. But it's practically impossible to update someone's name. We've already been through this with Lil Roney. He just goes by Roney now. We still call him Lil Roney. That's a mistake on my part. I mean to call him their real name. It's Sam Mack. Big man. Visual shot by Skeet. I believe I saw Lil Man say that he edited this.
I'm not even sure if I'm even alive. Feels like I'm a ghost just existing in time. Steering off course every time that I drive.
So what you can see here, the silhouette. He's got the silhouette, the reflection, and the puddle, I believe were three of the things. This is something that I was hoping we wouldn't see return with the Little Man's return. It's his little beard here. That isn't a tree behind him. That's his beard there. I'd lose that, but that's just me. That's just me. So Little Man's brand new name, Sam Mac, and his brand new song, Alive. Not sure if we're going to be covering this when it actually drops. Not because I don't love Lil Man. It's because Lil Man, he raps about some very personal issues and his troubles and his pain. And I just don't want to accidentally make fun of anything like that. He's obviously been struggling with a few things happening to him in his life. I'm so happy that he's back now and he's focused and he's better than ever with his brand new name, Sam Mac. So I don't want him to think that I'm dissing him by not debuting his brand new music video whenever it comes out on the 18th. I just don't want to touch the topics of his songs with a 10-foot pole. That's why some of you may have wondered why I don't play Lil Man stuff anymore. It's just too darn depressing, okay? So Sam Mac coming soon. Yous all look out for that brand new music video starring Sam Mac. Yous can watch it in your own time. Big 'em up. This is the local rapper section, the regional rap section. Sam Mac, he's back in town, says Rob. Sam Mac ain't got time for mopping. Let's see what the chat are saying about this. Does he work for Ulster Television or whatever it's called now? UTV? Why? Because he's an editor? Are you talking about me? Sam Mac RT, says Chug.
You got the reference?
Sam Mac the knife, they're saying in the chat. This one, Grant Nelson and Richard Purser with Sensation 1. So that's new Lil Man name. He's back, he's better than ever. He took a year off. He wiped his entire Instagram account. He's been kind of active, posting stories and stuff. Checking out my stories. So he has not completely left. He's been keeping an eye on the situation. Good. It's not the worst name change ever, but he'll always be Little Man to us, says Rob. He's not a little man, he's a big man. He's enormous. Alright, coming up next, it's the #1 sensation of the Conor G Show. His name is JKO. He's back with a hot new freestyle. He's probably been away longer than Little Man when it comes to actually dropping full music songs here. Check it out. Who remembers back in the day when we were playing a little game of Fit or Shit with JKO, and he had this lovely red ensemble on, and I believe he did a photo shoot up in this little area that's behind him here. So I wonder, is this a youth club? Is this where he works? Is this where, he lives? Or, what's the story here, I wonder? So anyway, he's back with an announcement. Listen up, everyone. It's JKO.
Drop the song about chasing my dream.
Cause I'm trying to come from rags to gold.
It's called Rags or Gold.
Drop the song about chasing my dream.
Cause I'm trying to come from rags to gold. Ain't no stopping me from the pain and stress. Ain't no time to sleep. Coming straight from rags to gold. Ain't no time to see if the odds are great. I'ma chase my dream today. Rags to gold. Ain't no stopping me from the pain and stress. Ain't no time to sleep. Coming straight from rags to gold. Ain't no time to see if the odds are great. I'ma chase my dream today.
He's gonna chase his dream today. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got the full track here at my fingertips. It's a brand new JKO! JKO!
Damn right, I know I need that paper, need that chicken head, need that money now. Cause I've been stressing when I make it out, I don't really know. Cause I've been grinding every day, trying to make it right. Sitting in my studio, trying to make some hits. Cause I'm trying to come from rags to gold. Ain't no stopping me from the pain and stress. Ain't no time to sleep, coming straight from rags to gold. Ain't no time to see if the odds are great. I'ma chase my dream today. Woke up this morning, thinking about what I'll do today. Lean to my laptop, cause I better cook up some fire shit. Remind of money, I gotta make a hit or two. Cause I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to come like straight right from Ireland, fight to America, girl. Came from countryside house and I'm trying to make it out here. Even though my family they doubt me, but I ain't stopping, no. Got to my brothers here with me, who had my back until the very end.
Stop, Rose.
Life's been hard, so a guy like me, I ain't gonna lie. I see my I won't pull through, I can deny. But I gotta enjoy what it's still gonna give, now it's fact. Fuck their opinion, I'm sticking to my goal. Then right I am, don't care what they gon' say. Put a finger up,
Okay, man. I'll back. I sort of don't know.
What for far too for shite in the chat right now? It's the brand new JKO. Rags to go.
I need that paper, need that chicken head, need that money now. Cause I've been stressing when I make it out, I don't really know. Cause I've been grinding every day, trying to make it right. Sitting in my studio, trying to make some hits. Cause I'm trying to come from rags to go. Ain't no stopping me from the pain and stress. Ain't no time to sleep, coming straight from rags to go. Ain't no time to see if the odds are great. I'ma chase my dream today. Woke up this morning, thinking about what I'll do today. Lean to my laptop, cause I better cook up some fire shit. Remind of money, I gotta make it.
Need a chicken, says Raw 1210. Yeah, there's some funny lyrics in here. Let's analyze them.
I know I need that paper, need that chicken head, need that money now. Cause
Need a chicken. I mean, he is from Cork, so there's a potential here. I don't know. Okay, let's isolate this. Let's see what he says.
damn right, I know I need that paper, need that chicken head, need that.
Need a chicken head. Maybe saying need a check in here. Well, let's slow this thing down here. Let's maybe see if we can isolate this a little bit. I need that chicken head. You crack dealer or something?
Need that paper, need that chicken head, need that money.
Need that chicken head. So he's saying I need a check in here or I need a chicken head. Need a chicken handy, says Donch.
No, I need that paper, need that chicken head, need that money now. Cause I've been stressing when I make it out, I don't really know. Cause I've been grinding every day, trying to make it right. Sitting in my studio, trying to make some hits. Cause I'm trying to come from rags to gold. Ain't no stopping me from the pain and stress. Ain't no time to sleep, coming straight from rags to gold. Ain't no time to see if the odds are great. I'ma chase my dream today. Woke up this morning, thinking about what I'll do today. Lean to my laptop, cause I better cook up some fire shit. Remind of money, I gotta make a hit or two. Cause I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to come like straight right from Ireland, fight to America, girl. Came from
He wants to go to America.
I'm trying to make it out here. Even though my family they doubt me, but I ain't stopping, no. Got to my brothers here with me, who had my back until the very end. Life's been hard, so a guy like me, I ain't gonna lie. I see my I won't pull through, I can deny. But I gotta enjoy what it's still gonna give, now it's fact. Fuck their opinion, I'm sticking to my goal. Then right I am, don't care what they gon' say. Put a finger up, I do what I want to.
1 for 5, 2 for shite in the chat right now. It's JKO with Rags to Go.
Rags to go, ain't no stopping me. From the pain and stress, ain't no time to sleep. Coming straight from rags to go, ain't no time to see if the odds are great. I'ma chase my dream.
That's a 2 from Rob, 2 from John G, 2 from Raw 1210, 1 from Gabledoob, 2 from Belson, 2 from Eggmaster, 2 from Kit. I'm giving you a 1, JKO. That's always a 1 from me.
From rise to gold, trying to get that cheddar, pay my bills. Life's been hard on me, but I will not stop till I reach my goal.
He's breaking it down, he's rapping.
Straight from rise to gold, trying to get
It's the breakdown.
Straight from rise to gold. Straight from rise to gold, trying to get that cheddar, pay my bills. Life's been hard on me, but I will not stop till I reach my goal. Facts, in my studio, make tracks. Trying to go nuts, something when I'm about something in this life. I'm trying to come straight from Ireland, right to the land of opportunity. Pull up, bring that frequency, let them faggots hit on me.
JKO, you know you're not allowed to say that word anymore. You're not allowed to say that word anymore. You're not allowed to say that word in polite society, okay? I was just thinking it's always a one from me with JKO. And in my head I said, until you do something that gets you cancelled. Oh, JKO, you've really let us down here, haven't you, son? Alright, careful, there's some homophobic hate speech coming up from JKO.
Island right to the land of opportunity. Pull up, bring that frequency. Let them faggots hit on me.
Shit's balls.
Mea culpa, yeah? Well, a semi-mea culpa.
Ain't no fun if you don't hate what I make these moves. Now ain't no point. Leave them unblocked. Let them see the grind from AGNEWS. That must be gold. These days are hard for an ounce like me. I would not lie.
See my family stressed, no money to spend. Never still cry. But that gave me the drive to get my life in check and to prevail. Told bro how fair to me, I'm gonna make it right. Damn like I am. Don't care what they gon' say. Thanks to God, I'm gonna make
The disappointment I feel right now is palpable. I can't be seen to be supporting this, JKO. You were so close to making this a #1 hit, but then you added the banned F word. What a shame. What a shame.
I'ma chase my dream today. Bags to go, ain't no stopping me.
Alright, 1 for fire, 2 for shy. Let's finish the song out at least.
Bags to go, ain't no time to see if the odds are money, them dollars calling. Cause I'm trying to come from bags to go, ain't no stopping me. From the pain and stress, ain't no time to sleep. Coming straight from bags to go, ain't no time to see if the
It's like, it's not 1999 anymore, do you know what I mean?
odds are great, I'ma chase my dream today.
You could have an excuse if it was 1999.
Bags to go, ain't no stopping me.
Even if it was 2010, you could maybe get by. 2025?
From the pain and stress, ain't no time to sleep. Coming straight from bags to go, ain't no time to see if the odds are great. I'ma chase my dream today. Na na na, na na rags to go. Na 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 na, ain't no stopping me. Na 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 na, na na rags to go. Na 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 na, I'ma chase my dream today. Stopping me from the pain and stress. Ain't no time to sleep. I'm just sleeping bags to go. Ain't no time to see. The odds are great. I'ma chase my dream today. Up this morning, thinking about what I did. Get them not up, cause I'm gonna cook some fast. I'm about it. I'm gonna get hit it too. So I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to go next to my phone. I'm too here. I'm trying to and I'm just getting started. Coming nothing is up and I'm trying to make it. Cause I'm trying to come from back to go. Ain't no stopping me from the pain and stress. Ain't no time to sleep.
I'm just shooting bags to go. Ain't no time to see. The odds are great. I'ma chase my dream today. Ain't stop me. Ain't no time to smell you back. Ain't time to smell. The odds are great. I'ma chase my dream. It's been hard on me, but I will not stop till I reach my goal. Fast, doing it all, they try to go knock something. When I'm up to something, it's like, oh, trying to cause it, right down in my tool, and I'm about
right, that was the new JKO, and everyone voted that.
Hold up, bring that frequency. Let them faggots hit on me.
Get balls.
Here's my message to you Oxford.
You ruined it, JKO. That was voted in the chat. 81.8% shite! Damn, I was almost going to scrape you a few more points there using my comedy stylings, JKO. You ruined it for me. You made me look like a complete ignoramus there. I knew that was going. I honestly, as I was saying, it's always a one for me for JKO, I thought, until he does something to get him cancelled. And then moments later, he said it. Maybe he's gay and reclaiming the word, says Google-Doob. Guess who I saw on a date? Little Roni, sorry, just Roni, posted a photograph of himself on a date, or at least what looked like a date, at least what he was hoping would be perceived as a date, to his Instagram story this week. Not relevant, but just thought I'd let you know here. Okay, let's check them in the chat, see what yous had to say about this fucking shit song. I'ma chase my dreams. He's a massive R word, says Don G. It kills me when rappers do S like that, says Raw1210. Shit. He's a wee dick, he's a wee bam. Where does he get off dancing like that and then daring to be homophobic? Lol. Okay, Mr. Pot, come meet Miss Kettle, says Robert. Is him dancing in the McGabry tracksuit the music video, or did you add that? No, that's a separate video of him dancing. It was about 20 seconds long. I just looped it for 3 minutes for a previous episode of the Conor G Show. Should have said braggarts instead, says Rob. It was kind of inexcusable all the time, to be fair, says Raw1210. Look at odd future, says Rob. I'm a chase my dreams. Newsflash, Tyler comes out. We all know why men wear grey sweatpants, and he's just made himself look worse, says Fiona. Is it so you can see the piss stain, says Rob? I didn't even think to look. That's hilarious. It's so you can mince about like Janet Jackson in your hallway like a dick. I would say that was his kitchen. A molehill looks better, says Fiona. He's got a nice door, says Rob. I just wish he'd walk through it. He's really dropped a clanger there. Maybe he's gay and reclaiming the words, says Google-Doob. No gay man would record themselves in sweatpants, says Rob. Shows what you know, Robert. Deeply closeted, says Google-Doob. Nah, JKO's a playboy. He loves Chris Brown as well, which is a unfortunate fact that I decided to overlook. That's strike two, JKO, just so you know. That's strike two. Chris Brown saying the now banned F word in that new song. That's strike two. You've got one more go around with me. Okay? That's you warned. That's you been double warned now, okay? You've got three. You've only got 3 strikes. The Wheelo fella's never even said that word. I'm sure he has, actually. Although that's a speculation.
You do a line and I'll do a line, honey.
Test me, JKO. Watch what happens after strike 3, alright? I saw Butler in Boneyard last week, says Eggmaster. Location doxing. The song is dog shit, though. The F word, just the dick cherry on top of the shit heap, says Robert.
Both to get to this money, them dollars calling. Cause I'm trying to come from bags to go.
Of course the song's shit! But, you know I love playing the We Love This Guy game, and this song is amazing game. You know, we're running out of people to do that with. Alright, what a load of shit. You should be ashamed of yourself, JKO. That's strike 2. That's strike 2. Okay, you don't want to know what happens after strike 3. Alright? Coming up next, we've got Adzii Boii getting a run for his money here. Introducing a new fella. His name is Mr. Fox 14. He's a new Scottish rapper. And you all are going to love him, most likely. Here we go. Check it out. It's All Summer Long with by Mr. Fox. 1 for fire, 2 for shite in the chat right now.
You've got the answer, I've got the question. How long we going? All summer long. Let's get it started.
Rob says, oh fuck, Adzii Boii, the absolute worst. Well, I think if you liked Adzii Boii before today, you're going to be really annoyed by Adzii Boii with what I've got coming up later tonight. I'm going to continue to play I Love This Guy game for as long as humanly possible until it's physically and mentally and publicly impossible too. All right? All right, it's All Summer Long with Mr. Fox. Is this song like a parody of another song? Because it sounds very familiar. I'm just not sure. This is nauseating, says Belson. 1 for fire, 2 for shite. It's Mr. Fox 14 with All Summer Long.
You've got the answer, I've got the question.
It's like a Lemmy sketch, says Rob. Preemptive toing it, says Lee. Hello, Lee.
How long we going? All summer long. Let's get it started.
So I feel like this is like a spoof of another song or something. It's like a Bob Mortimer song off Athletico Mints.
Let's start a party. How long we going? All summer long.
Scenes, absolute Edmunds scenes here. Sounds like Mr. Blobby.
So take a chance now. Let's have a dance now.
Woo!
How long we going? All summer long.
All summer long.
Sun's coming up now, but we don't stop now. How long we going? All summer long.
I kick it off with a wee summer party. 5 vapes and a bottle of Bacardi.
A buzz ball and a wee chippy Smarties. That's for leaving on.
We'll keep going till we're stranded in the kitchen. Heavy powder and we're not even spicking.
When you kicking a zoot, mate. When my ma gets home. This is a feeling that I live for. This is a feeling that I die.
All right. That was Mr. Fox 14. And the chat voted that 50% shite. All right, so we've got some more coming from Mr. Fox 14. All right, so mentally prepare yourselves here. We're going to be putting Mr. Fox 14 up against Adzii Boii in a freestyle face-off. All right, this one is a freestyle from Mr. Fox. It's called Gorgy State of Mind.
This one's called A Gorgy State of Mind.
Gorgy State of Mind, excuse me. Let's finish that poll off there. 60% shite there. Okay, next one. Gorgy State of Mind by Mr. Fox. 1 for fire, 2 for shite. It's going to be a freestyle face-off against Adzii Boii with his unorthodox freestyle coming up next.
This one's called A Gorgy State of Mind.
Gorgy.
Oh.
He's a comedian.
Yeah. Now I'm out in Gorgie, looking for a party. I'm out hitting my mate Dave, he's probably at an orgy, shagging all the dirties there. Life in here just isn't fair. Get stabbed just for not having a fucking bus fare. Queuing up in Greg's though, waiting for the sausage roll. Give it on your money and you'll probably fucking get your hole.
Lambo slice, eat your heart out.
But that's just life here, sitting in park with a beer. Mate, the cunts you see are all probably fucked on gear. Cunts with the staffies, they'll fucking try to grab you. Look them in the eye, guaranteed they'll fucking stab you. Now I'm at McDonald's,
they're loving it in the chat.
Waiting on a Big Mac. If the youth get lippy, then they'll get a fucking big smack. Don't try to say I'm hard though, but that's how you go to be. Take a trip to my hometown, and then you'll fucking see. It's a fucking mad place, but it's fucking mad place. If you're a tiny bird, they'll probably try to shag you and Gorgie. Concrete jungle where cunts get battled, get jumped and get slaughtered. Now you're in Gorgie.
It's just not funny enough to be a 1 from me.
I'll catch you all later.
Just not good enough. Just not funny enough. Potential.
This one's called...
It's still effing ass, though. 1, just because he's Scottish. I'm a sucker for the accent, says Don Chiathy.
Gorgy State of Mind.
Once more.
Oh.
66.7% fire. Get your votes in. 1 for fire, 2 for shite.
Now I'm out in Gorgie, looking for a party. I might hit my mate Dave, he's probably at an orgy, shagging all the dirties there. Life in here just isn't fair. Get stabbed just for not having a fucking bus fare. Queuing up in Gregsville, waiting for the sausage roll. Give the cunt your money and you'll probably fucking get your hole. But that's just life here, sitting in pub with a beer. Make the cunt you see.
Reading the lyrics, perhaps?
Are all probably fucked on gear. Cunts with a staffies, they'll
Language out of you.
fucking try to grab you. Look them in the eye, guaranteed they'll fucking stab you. Now I'm at McDonald's, waiting on a Big Mac. If the youth get lippy, then they'll get a fucking big smack. Don't try to say I'm hard though, but that's how you go.
Think of many times he practiced this.
EB, take a trip to my hometown, and then you'll fucking see it's a fucking mad
This is how I freestyle in my kitchen TVFs, says Don She.
place. But it's fucking mad place. If you're a tiny bird, I'll probably try to shag you and Gorgie.
And banger.
Concrete jungle where cunts get battered.
Off the dome, says Eggmaster, not a chance. He's reading it. He's reading it.
Get jumped and get slaughtered. Now you're in Gorgie. I'll catch you all later.
Alright, that was Gorgie State of Mind by Mr. Fox14. Alright. Reintroducing to the stage. Alright, that one was voted, 50%. Shite again. Right, we've got Adzii Boii step back to the stage here. Oh, remember Adzii Boii? Him and his girlfriend failed to save a bat from dying on a recent show. They did try, but they also failed. Sadly.
Mea culpa, yeah.
Here he is doing a freestyle. I love that he just looks like a big kid here, the way he stood. This freestyle is in response to a comment he gets, says, do me one favor, rhyme more than just the end of the sentence, all right? So very common for these sort of midlife crisis, lolcow sort of rappers. You know, just you know who I'm talking about. You know, these sort of 30 to 40-year-old guys who realize if they constantly upload videos making a buffoon out of themselves that they will go viral. Very common for that style of rap, just to rap the end of every sentence. Okay, we covered SP doing this in his diss song against me. Here's Adzii Boii doing it. This one I've titled the unorthodox freestyle because he's switching it up. He's proving to the world that he can actually rap. ChatGPT wrote this, maybe? Question mark.
You do a line and I'll do a line, honey.
All right, check it out. It's the brand new Adzii Boii.
Favour for Geordie, straight razor and morbid. God forbid I fucking slip and turn my dick into a clitoris.
This seems like it's off-top dome shit, all right? I don't think he's reading this off a phone. I think he's memorized this. 1 for fire, 2 for shite. This freestyle is going up against Gorgie State of Mind, and it's Aka. Points deducted for the for the point.
Favour for Geordie.
For the mob field, Saul Duffin above head point.
Straight razor and morbid. God forbid I fucking slip and turn my dick into a clitoris.
2 from Belson, 2 from Don, 2 from Rob.
Drinking orange at a birthday party. No syringe, but they're all retarded off the booze and pills, acting choppy. Sloppy is my music style. Call it jobby as I wave and smile. Still cocky and a wee bit wild. But no copy your favourite artist, so you need to accept my talent as a little unbalanced as I gallop to the top of this rap shit unchallenged.
I thought you were going to be loving this. That bat faked his death. Anything to get away from him, says Fiona. I love sending a wee 2, says Don Chi.
I forgot why.
There's 3 people hit 2 before I'd even hit play. That's an awfully hot coffee pot, says Lee.
Started. Damn.
You didn't think Adzii Boii could rap like this, could you?
Tablets.
All right, let's repeat this here. Big rewind. Come on. It's all duffing.
Favour for Geordie. Straight razor and morbid. God forbid I fucking slip and turn my dick into a clitoris.
Shocking.
I'm sorry. Drinking orange at a birthday party. No syringe, but they're all retarded off the booze and pills, acting choppy. Sloppy is my music style. Call it jobby is a waving smile. Still cocky and a wee bit wild. But no copy your favourite artist, so you need to accept my talent as a little unbalanced as I gallop to the top of this rap shit unchallenged. I forgot why I started. Damn tablets.
He's on the damn tablets. All right, the chat have voted Adzii Boii 100% shite. That was your freestyle face-off today between Mr. Fox and Adzii Boii. Adzii Boii has a lot more to say than just a stinking freestyle face-off, all right? Adzii Boii is going to be answering some of the questions that we had for him last week. Check it out. Now, do you remember in that song? Let's see if I have this song here. Let's see if I have this here. I can't believe I don't have it loaded in here. Hold on. Adzii Boii. Come on, where is it? Promise you'll da. You remember? Promise you'll be beside me, my love. Hold on a sec. Why do I not have this at my fingertips? How do you spell his name? Adzii? A-D. Z. Here we go. Remember this song here? So what I like most about Adzii is how much his girlfriend backs him up and plays along with his bullshit. I like that. I admire loyalty. Like, you've seen what an agent Adzii Boii is, and she's stuck by him. I mean, she's probably stuck with him since they've got kids, but you see what I'm trying to say? She's just put up with such nonsense. His bullshit is so ridiculous, but she's just like, Yep, that's my man. May as well keep the previous poll up, says Lee. She's scared of him. I think he's scared of her. She's the boss.
Promise you'll lay here beside me.
She just puts up with him.
I love. Promise you'll stay when I fuck this shit up. Promise you'll not leave when I'm at my worst. Promise forever,
Barbie.
You know, I know. Without you, I can't cope. You steer the boat when OCD has me broke. Sadly, no joke. Reduce the stress that I invoke. When I hit my low, I bring you down to my level.
So that was the insane lyric that we were all perplexed by. When I'm at my low, I bring you down to my level.
I hit my low.
When I hit my low, I bring you down to my level. Not you bring me up to your level.
When I hit my low, I bring you down to my level.
Like, insane lyric, I think you'll all agree. And we're not the only people that thought it was insane. Check it out. Adzii Boii got his shirt off and he's got a sunburn vest line there. Rilo_Stormchaser says, what did you mean with the lyric, when I hit my low, I bring you down to my level? Okay, let's see what his answer is to this mystical question.
What did you mean with the lyric, when I hit my low?
It takes me ages to get it out of my head. This is not a fun stim for me, says Sanchi.
I bring you down to my level. That's me.
He seems like the kind of guy that would sing this for his vows at their wedding and she would put up with it.
referring to my struggles with mental health. When I'm struggling, sometimes Jodie just gets a sense that I'm struggling and she comes, puts an arm around me, helps get me out of that situation. Might take a day, might take a week, might take a month. Depends how much I'm struggling. But what Jodie does is...
That's why I like Adzii Boii and Judy.
She helps me out it. She doesn't see it as a struggle. I see it as a struggle. She doesn't have the same issues with mental health that I have.
He's got mental health issues. Couldn't have guessed that.
But how I feel about it is, she could be away enjoying herself, or, you know, I'm taking her away from her situation, even if it's watching telly or whatever, and bringing her down to my level. I'm struggling. She comes in to help me. I should see it as a good thing.
He speaks like Jacqueline McCafferty.
I see it as a bad thing. I see it as a burden. I feel like I'm a burden. And that's what I mean. When I hit my low with my mental health, I bring you down to my level because you need to come down and put your arm around me.
But that's terrible. But he's singing about it as if it's a positive.
And save me until my mental health's better.
Now, does anyone else feel that that didn't answer shit? I mean, he just basically repeated what the lyric says after all that. Oh, God. Anyway, so, one thing you don't know, well, obviously he's a ladies' man. He has Jodie wrapped around his finger or whatever. She looks after him. He brings her down to his level. You know, shocker, he has a woman in his life. Anyway, so one thing you don't know about Adzii Boii is that he's a top shagger, okay?
Hello. Hi. Come in, you must be soaked.
Hi. These are for you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
You're most welcome.
Marty Pello.
Oh my God! Who do you think you are?
They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Curves in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass.
Again, did anybody think that was going to happen?
Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Driving for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher.
Cuddle in my scratcher. Look, that reveal was something else. Let's watch this again, one more time.
Hello. Hi. Come in, you must be soaked.
Hi. These are for you.
Oh,
I never saw that coming.
oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
You're most welcome.
You're much welcome. We cut there. He couldn't get his duds off fast enough.
Oh my God! Who do you think you are?
They call
me Shagger, cause I always shag her.
Black, white.
Like, oh. I love that.
Oh my God!
Comedy.
Who do you think you are?
They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire.
Okay, Adzii Boii. You've lost the goddamn plot. And of course, I've got the full music video here live for you today on the Conor G Show. 1 for fire, 2 for shite in the chat right now. It's Adzii Boii with Top Shagger. This one's called Pleasure Beach.
They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks
fire. Whoops. Sorry, just trying to get this thing off the screen. So look, this is before the long hair. This is before the viral fame, I think, this one. So he doesn't have any new music out, so he's taken to posting some of his old music.
They call me Shagger,
cause I always shag her.
Black, white.
Paul the Hitman Morrissey.
Got the reference?
Mea culpa, yeah.
For the Panther, yeah?
1 for fire, 2 for shit in the chat. Right, now.
They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Curves in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her.
Exhibit Scotland in the house, big up yourself. He says, Ads OnlyFans theme tune video has some British seaside charm.
They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher.
Drive him from the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher. Now, scratcher, if you don't know, means bed. Doesn't really sound that romantic, does it? I mean, scratcher, that sort of gives the impression that you're lying hungover, farting into the duvet, scratching your balls.
Cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher. I fucked here, fucked there, fucked everywhere.
Disgusting.
You don't care, I'm weak for that derriere. Shit so
he's weak for that derriere.
Look, I swear my heart skip a beat when we pass in the street. You get them little rosy cheeks. Now let's get serious.
Sleeping on hay, says Exhibit Scotland.
For a minute, I'm looking for a time and a place that I can hit it. No need to overthink it, I'm not looking for commitment. I hope you know your ass is top of my wish list. I'll sprinkle it with white stuff that I purchased from my riches, or I'll get the oil, help it shine like some dishes. This is special treatment for no ordinary bitches. Either way, I'll clean it all up when I'm finished. So would you
Either way, I'll clean it all up when I'm finished.
say, Misties, would it help if I bought flowers? I know a very special place that's empty after hours. The sound of seas splashing whilst their bodies be thrashing. Your lungs will be gasping, but
Big P Mazza vibes.
It'll be smashed.
1, I can't lie, says Lee. That's a 1 from DJ Bougie Batten. Oh my god, the ones are creeping up here.
They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Curves in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher. Sandstone.
Oh my god, the ones are pouring in now. It's up to 45% fire from the chat. That's a 1 from Kelly, 1 from Google, but 1 from Lee, 1 from DJ.
Girl, regardless, we have so much energy, they'll struggle to.
I'll knock you out, Lee, says Don She.
Charge us lacking in the chemistry, but that is not the purpose. This is one night only, and it's gonna be the best. Bitch, I'll live to tell the story of.
I like that he tries to be funny, you know.
How I smashed
That's a 1 from AJ Mac. Everyone's going crazy in the chat.
Brexit, I'm not being petty, I'm just being realistic. For now, let's stick to the plan. You better drop the towel.
I suspect you might all regret voting 1 when I show you the videos we've got coming up next.
Lay it down on the sand. I will be the drummer and I'll bang.
It's
on
50-50 in the chat.
Black said, I'm the man, I'm the man. So you can tell everybody all about my sexy body, and I will kid on you regardless. The pleasure beach is always flawless. They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire.
Alright, for that little sing-songy bit, it's getting a 1 from me.
I'm the man, I'm the man. So you can tell everybody all about my sexy body.
53.8% fire in the chat.
The pleasure beach is always flawless. They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Curves in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher. They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Curves in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her.
I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher.
Very binary lyrics. 53.8% fire!
You got nothing except one thing. You thought you were hunting. You were never hunting. You were hunted. And now you're exposed.
It's gonna be a remix! He's earned himself a remix! If I can find the song here. Get a remix going here.
Call me shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Comes in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass up. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher. I fuck here, fuck there, fuck everywhere, but you don't care. I'm weak for that derriere shit. So sleek, I swear my heart skip a beat. When we pass in the street you get them little rosy cheeks. Now let's get serious for a minute. I'm looking for a time and a place that I can hit it. No need to overthink it, I'm not looking for commitment. I hope you know your ass is top of my wish list. I'll sprinkle little good stuff that I purchased from my riches. Or I'll get the oil, help it shine like some dishes. That's a special treatment for no ordinary bitches. Either way I'll clean it all up when I'm finished. So what you say, Misty, would it help if I bought flowers? I know a very special place that's empty after hours. The sound of seas flashing while the body beat. Crashing when I want to be gathered up. Easy. They call me shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Comes in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass up. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher. Sand stored in the ass crack like a bomb bag. Round two is coming to you, girl, regardless. We have so much energy, they'll struggle to discharge us. Lacking in the chemistry, but that is not the purpose. This is one night only and it's gonna be the best, bitch. I'll live to tell the story of how I smashed the exit. Then we'll fall apart like the EU after Brexit. I'm not being petty, I'm just being realistic. But now let's stick to the plan. You better drop the towel right down on the sand. I will be the drummer and I'll bang on the ass. As Aloe Black said, I'm the man, I'm the man. So you can tell everybody all about my sexy body, and I will kid on you regardless. The pleasure beach is always flawless. They call me shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Comes in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass up. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher. They call me shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small, as long as she looks fire. Comes in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass up. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I talk that Scottish grammar. Drive him for the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher.
Now that was satisfying. Alright, so that was Adzii Boii. I'm sure you all enjoyed that little remix. They call him Shagger because he always shags her. Alright, and some of you may be wondering, how can I also become a top shagger like Adzii Boii? Well, lucky for you, Adzii Boii has come through with the goods and he's going to teach us all how to be a sex machine. Listen up, how to be a shagger 101. This is a two-part series. First part, introducing confidence.
Here we go. The mini-series you have all been waiting for. The first and most important trait when trying to impress a lady is confidence. Walk towards her, head up, good posture, no slouching. Then what you need to do is you need to give a good, firm handshake and introduce yourself.
I assume he's been with Jodie for 20 years, so take this advice with a pinch of salt.
They call me Shagger because I always shag her. She will be wet, guaranteed.
All you need's a penis and a mullet, says Chug.
Stick around for more advice.
That was it. That was the advice he gave us. Be confident. Have your head. Hold on, I need to hear this again. That was it.
Here we go. The mini-series you have all been waiting for. The first and most important trait when trying to impress a lady is confidence. Walk towards her, head up.
Walk towards her. Excuse me, wee lassie.
Good posture, no slouching. Then what you need to do...
Precision to expunge him from history, says Belson. Plenty of KY in your hair.
You give a good...
Girl in the chat, Don Chi says, ew. Any other girls? Fiona, Olivia, what do you think?
Firm handshake.
Would you?
And introduce yourself.
Firm handshake? Don't be doing a firm handshake to a woman. You'll crush her hand. A guy with muscles as big as yours? Adzii Boii. And plenty of money, says Chug Slice. You think Adzii has plenty of money?
They call me Shagger because I always shag her. She will be wet, guaranteed.
I mean, don't speak like that. Don't let a woman hear you say stuff like that. Alright? I'm no Lothario, but I don't think speaking speaking like such will do you any favors.
Stick around for more advice, and remember...
Alright, in the chat, would you shag Adzii Boii? In the chat, would you shag Adzii Boii? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. Black, white, big, small as bony, she looks fire. Comes in the bikini, she's the baddest with the ass up. Down the pleasure beach, you best believe I always back her. They call me Shagger, cause I always shag her. I see her looking when I walk in with that swagger. Her knees go weak when I got that Scottish grammar. Driving by the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher.
Alright, so the chat have decided they would not shag Adzii Boii with 75% no in the chat.
When I talk that Scottish grammar, driving by the beach so we can cuddle in my scratcher.
That's a 2 from Google Doof. How much is he paying, says Chug? 2 from Don Chi, 2 from Eggmaster, 2 from Chug, 2 from Watch Your Tone, 1 from Lee, 2 from Belson. Okay, Lee would shag him apparently, says Don Chi. She's not impressed with Lee today. And that's how that song ends. Okay, we've got one more piece of advice from Adzii Boii here on how to become a top shagger.
I'm back.
Thank God.
The second trait to be as successful as myself is to lower your expectations just a tiny bit.
You hearing this, Judy? Oh, his poor girlfriend hearing this here.
I'm back. And the second trait to be as successful as myself is to lower your expectations just a tiny bit.
Lower your expectations. You hear this, ladies? Are you sopping wet? Lower your expectations, guys.
As to be as successful as myself.
Oh, I love it.
Lower your expectations just a tiny bit. And what I mean by that is you cannot have a type. So no matter if she is black, white, big or small, as long as she looks fire, she should be on your radar.
So just take anything then, is what you're saying. Any holds a goal?
To make it easier for you to lock in
is what someone like him would say.
Your next target.
He's a top shagger, not a top lover, says Lee.
But stick around for more advice, and remember,
as long as she's breathing, says Chuck.
I'm the man.
I'm the man. So you can tell everybody all about my sexy body. And I will kid on you regardless. The pleasure beach is always flawless. They call me shagger,
because I am a shagger. All right, boys and girls, this is the Conor G Show. I'm going to take a very quick break. When we return, we've got Emmzy and Agnew.